Okay, hello, Virgo. Thank you for tuning in to watch your psychic forecast. My name is Michael. I'm a psychic and energy reader, and I do this full time. So if you want a private reading with a psychic, if you want a private reading with me, I do offer those at my website, thelighthouseWithin.com. So you can go there to book. But for you, Virgo, we are going to look at the energy in July, what's coming up in July for you, what you're going to be dealing with, challenges, how to overcome them, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm going to use tarot cards, Lenormand cards, and then an oracle card deck at the end. So make sure you stay tuned, watch till the end to get all the messages, and I think that's it. So let's go ahead and dive in for you, Virgo, and see what's coming up July for Virgo. What's coming up in July for Virgo? The first card is going to represent the overall energy. Okay, so what is Virgo going to be? What's their overall energy for July 2024? Ooh, we got the Five of Swords. Okay. And then the Knight of Cups at the bottom. Five of Swords' overall energy is not really that great. I mean, it's not saying that your whole month is going to be horrible, but it is kind of saying, um, you're going to have to be really uh, strategic in terms of how you go about doing certain things. I feel like many of you might be dealing with narcissistic people, and I'm hearing gaslighting. You're being gaslit. How exciting! You're being gaslit in July. It's not the forecast, by the way. But there is this sense of I'm hearing like winning, but at what cost? So just be really mindful about you want to be careful under this energy of who you're who you think your friends are, who you trust, who you say things to, and this would actually be recommending for July that you keep things very, very private. Otherwise, information that you share could be used against you. So, let's see the next card, the next energy for you, Virgo or Virgo. This placement typically represents the challenge in July 2024. Oh my God, another five, and it's the Five of Pentacles. So and then the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Something is up here. Something is not right. You're either not getting paid enough, someone's taking advantage of you, you're being used, abused, and left out in the cold, and you do not feel prioritized or cared for in any way, specifically in terms of your work, but also in your mind, like the thoughts that you're having are quite negative right now. And so in July, again, you're gonna need to be careful about, um, okay, just don't get burned by people. Like, don't give people the opportunity to even, um, you know, don't okay, you can't trust anyone. I mean, that's what I'm hearing. I mean, under the fives are extraordinarily disruptive. So, we're seeing disruptive in the mind space and disruptive in the material space. And so, there could be a lot of negative thinking that you have to overcome and in July. But Five of Pentacles as the challenge is, on its own, it's challenging. It says, in the challenge position, this is what you're going to uh, be struggling with is something financial lack, worry about losing a job, Um, what's the next energy? Oh my gosh. The King of Pentacles. Um, See, this is your money. I don't know, your money. I think your money is going to improve in July, but it might not be until the, like, what are we? Hold on, 5. It might not be in like July, your finances start to improve in energy, but you might not see the improvements of finances until we get into the early part of August or the first like week of August. Um, what is the next energy for? This is representing the nearest future outcome, and you got the Magician. Um, Manifestations, things as above, so below. So, again, in energy, you're going to start to see things manifest materially for you down the line a little bit more. So don't lose your faith if you feel that Five of Pentacles energy now. Um, don't lose your faith. So far, this is not looking romantic at all for me. This is looking to do with your work and career. I'm hearing you're doing better than you're thinking. You are really hard on yourself. And if you miss even the slightest detail, you like freaking punish yourself or something. Like you need to not do that. um, because it's not that serious. And you're actually doing, gosh, it feels like so much better than you feel. That's the thing is other people perceive you to be doing quite well. Um, but you don't feel like you are. You're having to navigate difficulties in July and know that you're going to navigate them well. Call on help if you need it. Call on spirit and angels and God if you need help. But I feel like there's something in the energy that's manifesting itself materially for you. And then the outcome is the Seven of Wands. So, um, for those of you who are looking for work, um, you could be coming out of like June could have been like really totally like no leads, even before that. Months before that could be no leads, or I'm getting job interviews but not getting offers. Um, July is where you start to see this turn around in a significant capacity where not only are you getting interviews, but you're getting callbacks after that. So there might be like multiple rounds of interviews and then you get the job. You are going to end up in a financially uh, like on top. You're going to end up financially doing quite well. Um, but but in July, you're going to have to watch, um, maybe I feel like some of you are having to fight for raises and pay increases. I'm hearing raising your rates if you work independently. Um, and people might have issue with this at first, but if you stick with it, people will, you know, sort of follow suit and everything will be fine. But so it's kind of a chaotic message. Chaotic energies in the tarot. But I do think you're ending up well in July, but it's just not until maybe like 3 weeks into the month or a little bit into August that you start to see this of what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm switching over to the Lenormand system. It's a lot more specific, and we'll drill down in terms of what else there is for you for July of 2024 for Virgo. What else is there for Virgo in July 2024? Hmm. Yeah, I feel like I've been stuck. Yep. So, up to the last 3 months or more for some of you, but I'm filming this in June, but say it's July, June, May, April, March, like February. I mean, it just keeps going back. Like, I'm looking for something, for some kind of opportunity, and I just have been getting a ton of no's, or nothing seems to be working out. There's no flow financially. This is talking about finances. And so, but in July, like I said, the Lenormand is showing me that the challenges that you had regarding money, finances, your career, your job, like things like this, um, it's improving, but it's like around the 20 somethings of July, like 21 through 27, 28, 29, like something like that in July. Um, your career is really bright right now. Like you don't feel there's something like you feel it's off. But when I'm looking at you, I think it's like in your head. You're like overthinking things. Okay. And so the next job that some of you are, or most of you actually are getting is going to be really long term oriented, like a long term, like you'll be there for years because it's going to be really good. I see a big name company and I get East Coast and I see New York. So, New York City for some of you. It doesn't have to be that way, but that's what I get in the Lenormand. Yeah, interviews, more interviews coming in. This is so job oriented. Um, and then there's a job offer. Okay, so there is a job offer that you're getting. I'm going to say within the next month or less of the time in which you're viewing this video. So even if it's not July, you're viewing this and say it's later, like September, but this July video popped up. The timing still remains. It would be over the next, like, um, well, for some of you, it's like 3 to 4 weeks from now, there's a job offer. And then for others of you, there's a job offer July, August. There's a job offer in September, like the very start of September. But if that's the case, there will have been conversations leading up to that. Uh, and you'll be like, oh, I hope I'm getting this job. And okay, and then you do. And so I also get someone's birthday. A birthday? I don't remember when Virgo. I don't know when Virgo birthday is, but there could be like a friend of yours with a birthday that you're celebrating. Um some of you could have a son who has a birthday in July that you're celebrating as well. Um so because I see you going to some kind of party or event. Um And so, okay, so that's what I get with the Lenormand. This is very career oriented. And the essential message is the trouble and difficulty around getting a job or securing a new position or feeling more secure in your work life and your financial life has been difficult. But as of July 1, the energies are shifting, but you may not notice it until we get to August. And for some people, it may be September. Um, so just keep that in mind. Okay. Let's use these oracle cards to see what last messages Spirit has for the sign of Virgo for July 2024. And if this resonated with any of you, or if you feel resonance with this video so far, um, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Or you can go to my website, thelighthouseWithin.com, and book a private reading with me if you would like. Okay, oop, this card just flipped out. It's called Intention. I'll show it to you. Intention. Okay, it says intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. So, intention, allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. Intention. So, that's maybe some of you need to look at your intention. Yeah, intention. You're going to be questioning someone's intention. I do get that. I'm getting you go, what's their intention of this? Why are they doing this? Yeah, yeah, because there is some love stuff here a little bit, you know? So, um, um, you know, there could be have been a long period of silence from someone, and then suddenly there's not, and you receive a message, and you're like, what are they trying to do here? What's their intention? So that may come up for you in July of 2024. At the bottom of the deck, it says, Body, show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. Oh, man, self-acceptance. Some of you may need to hear that message for some reason. Um, you know, you don't need to take Ozempic. Maybe that's what it's saying. Um, you know, love your body first. You've got, I mean, we all know it's important to get that into that place of self-love, um, you know, before trying to change our outward appearance in any way, you know. And so, but, ask God how to show you, or to show you how to give you the radiant miracle of accepting your body exactly as it is, because there's so much healing in that alone. In that alone, there's a lot of healing. So, okay. Um, I think this is all that I have for you, Virgo. I hope these messages have been helpful and that you found resonance with them. If you did, again, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and let me know. And if you want a private reading with me, you can go to my website, thelighthouseWithin.com. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.